Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys all about Omi VEVE. Want to talk to you about the Omi token. Want to talk to you a little bit about my VEVE story and how my VEVE story leads me to believe that there is extreme demand for the Omi token. So if you're excited about that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, check out the website everythingcurrencycrypto.com. You can get all type of merch and stuff like that. So if you don't know, I dropped my first information about VEVE on my channel on this live stream on October 29th 2020. It only got about 176 views. I had a bunch of people online with me. It was about 50 people on the video with me, but I showed this video right here. It was Dan and Dave, and they were doing Blockchain Week. So Blockchain Week was supposed to be a live event. So going into my Ecomi story, Blockchain Week was supposed to be a live event, and COVID happened, and then it ended up being an online event. So Dave and Dan were supposed to be there. They were giving out this presentation about the VEVE app, and this was shot, you know, a little bit before this, I believe probably in July. So I saw this and I was wondering, like, yo, what's the token behind this VEVE app? Because this is crazy. I seen Batman on there, I seen Ghostbusters on there, I seen you know, the Powerpuff Girls on there, and I'm like, at this point in time, there was no mainstream companies or anything licensing with the crypto company. So I was like, this is huge. It's going to be huge. What's the token, right? Couldn't figure out what the token was. On this day right here, I was on vacation, you can see. And then on October 29th, somebody in my Telegram group named Lex sent this video right here to the group and said, hey man, you guys check this out. I think this is pretty dope. Technology, the licenses, they look dope. And I was like, yo, I was looking at that, I just need to find the token. And shout out to Mongoose. Mongoose was somebody else in the group who says, hey, I seen that, I think the company behind it is Ecomi. Went on CoinGecko, looked at it, Ecomi, it was the website, same VEVE logo, boom, we found it. Talked about it that day. It wasn't until about a month later when I made my first video. Look at this price, man. Every time I look at that, I'm like, if I can just go back to this day right here and buy myself, like, you know, sell my car, sell everything I have and put it into this token, it would be a different story. But hey, who would have known? I had an idea, but I didn't know. But yeah, so then that was when I made my first video. So interesting thing about that is, in the beginning, I didn't know that the VEVE app was tied to the Ecomi token. Now, this was one of the things after I figured it out, I kind of liked it, because I said normal people who like Batman and Superman and all this stuff, they ain't gonna know much about crypto. They ain't gonna be able to, you know, buy it on Coinbase, send it to an exchange, send it to the app, and then buy these like, that's what you had to do back in the day. So the fact that you can just buy them right on the app, it was very easy. Like, Becky Kuhlman Batman was on the app for the longest time. It was on there for like so long. I got mint number 50, and remember, they went in order at that time. I got mint number 50 after it was sitting on the app for like months. So like, if I would have known that these things were going to do what they were doing now, man, I would have went into them so hard. But so that's how it happened, right? So now let's look at, you know, why I think there's demand for the Omi token. But first, let's take a look at the chart, because if you don't watch my videos, you know, I like to do charts and put everything all together. So looking at the Ecomi chart right here, this is my Omi technical analysis. First thing I got on here is the fib levels, going from this line I set up from the 4 hours, so it was a little bit higher on the daily, but it's set up on the 4 hour chart down to the low that we have right here. And we can see that, let's move it up, actually make it correct. We can see that right here, we are right on the 0.5 Fibonacci level right here, and we're trying to break above it and breaking out of this downward slope that we have right here. So the next level after we get there is the 0.618. So I have very little doubt that we won't reach the 0.618. That is usually a level that is very important in the Fibonacci, in the whole Fibonacci sequence thing. And over here, that's where we had a lot of trading going at before, had a lot of action over there before when we were coming down. So that's going to be a level that we see some resistance at and stuff right there. Also, it's building a cup and handles. So if you've been watching my channel for the last couple of weeks, you know that cup and handles have been playing out pretty well. They're showing us some nice things on these charts, these cup and handles right here. So hopefully this plays out and we get a cup and handle on VEVE that sends us out of this range and we can break the all-time high. And also we're having a bullish cross on the MACD on the daily, which is also looking like it can give us some more momentum. So we have confluence on a couple things telling us, hey, we got some more upside in this token. Of course, it's all depending on, you know, if Bitcoin wants to make everybody in cryptocurrency bearish. So we'll just keep an eye on that. So looking at that price, that's cool. It's looking like it wants to go up. So how do I know that there's demand for it actually to go up? So I was taking a look at Google Trends, and not a lot of YouTubers use this and not a lot of people use it, but when I first got in, we used Google Trends a lot to kind of judge where people were trying to throw their money at. So when I look at the Google Trends, I can see, look, cryptocurrency, it's on the up, hit an all-time high on November 1st. It hit 100%, and this is the worldwide chart over the last 90 days. Cryptocurrency is up. Singapore, Netherlands, Slovenia, all these people are looking at cryptocurrency, mainly the Squid Games crypto, because it was like at $1,000 and it went to zero, or more than $1,000 and it went to zero because they rug pulled. Now, guys, if something is named after like a movie or something is named after about a TV show, like, just don't buy it. Like, it's a scam. Like, it's probably a scam. But side note, that's a side note. But yeah, so we're looking at cryptocurrency. It looks good. Looking at DeFi, it's kind of on the decline. People are not caring about its DeFi as much because they're like NFTs right now. NFTs are going up. That's why we can see that NFTs are the narrative. They've been the narrative. They had a nice little dip, but Metaverse has gone crazy. So Metaverse has been the narrative ever since, you know, Facebook launched their Metaverse. So VEVE NFTs, VEVE Metaverse, that looks cool. So that we could already say, hey, it's VEVE is a part of this hype cycle. So we could say, yeah, NFTs are part of this hype cycle. Everything's a part of this hype cycle. And then I was like, you know what? Let's take a look at VEVE. So we look at VEVE and we can see we had we hit 100% on October 30. People were looking at VEVE. So the hype is up for VEVE, higher than it's ever been. Yeah, it declined a little bit, but hey, the hype is up for VEVE. Puerto Rico, shout out to Puerto Rico because they are looking at VEVE a lot. And when I come down here and I look at the related inquiries, there's some interesting things on here that make me think about my experience with VEVE token. Now, remember I told you I saw the VEVE app and I was like, what's the token behind this, because I need to buy a lot of it. And then I couldn't find the token for, you know, 2 or 3 months. This is what people are doing right here. VEVE coin, 120%. People are trying to find the VEVE coin. Now, back when I was doing it, there wasn't a lot of connections between the Omi token and the VEVE coin, but now it's probably easier to figure it out. But the fact that people are looking for the VEVE coin, you know, I can see that, hey, there's some breakout in people searching for this coin over the last couple of days. Canada, United States, and things like that. People are actually looking for this token. The VEVE token is hard to get right now. If you're in the United States, you got to go on Bitforex, which is kind of risky, or you got to use a VPN, which is always risky. Like, nobody recommends doing that because they can easily say, hey, you're from the United States, you can't access this anymore, and who wants that, right? So once people can get the VEVE token, I believe they're going to go for it, the VEVE token, you know, once they find out that it's Ecomi, and then they can get into it easily. The average person right now, they're either on Coinbase or Kucoin, so we need to get them on, at least the average person in the United States, they're either on Coinbase and Kucoin. That's why you see prices of coins on Kucoin are actually popping off crazy right now, because a lot of that liquidity is coming from the US, and I don't know if they're licensed to do that or how long that's going to last. So do be cautious when you're using these exchanges. Any exchange that is not your own wallet and that's not a, you know, decentralized exchange, like, be careful with it. But as soon as we go to Immutable X and we're able to get on some of these other exchanges, like Kucoin, should not be that hard to get the Ecomi token on. I believe a lot of more people are going to want to buy that token because it has a bunch of pumpamentals into it right now. People are looking for it. People want it. Like, you can go through the Google Trends, type in Google, type in VEVE coin, type in Ecomi token, type in all that, and you'll see that, hey, people have been looking for it. You know what I mean? We've been seeing spikes in the search history for VEVE. we got nice things going on the chart, showing us that, hey, we have bullish things going on the chart. It's breaking out. We're getting bullish crosses. A bunch of news coming, bunch of updates. Then we got Disney. Like, the Disney umbrella is huge, and now there's speculation that, hey, Disney might be building in the VeVe-verse. Dude, if Disney, I know this is kind of a long shot, but if they build anything like, hey, this is Disneyland's first metaverse or something, like Disney World inside the metaverse, it's just, I don't even want to think about it. This thing is crazy. The technicals are telling us it's there. The fundamentals are telling us it's there. So I'm extremely bullish on the VeVe coin. So shout out to the whole VeVe community. I know you guys are bullish as well. Also, the NFTs, man, they're doubling, at least for the cheapest one. They're doubling overnight. And then getting the US Postal Service as a licensee. What the hell is going on? This token has turned out to be more than I ever thought. So let me know what you guys think about that. Do you guys think that people searching for the VeVe token means that there's demand for this token? I sure think so, because that's what I was doing. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Think positive, and positive things will happen. RIP to my brother Crypto Roots. Shout out to the Omi homies out there. Till next time, peace.